Hey guys, it's Jona here at the Career Activate Mastermind, and I'm so thrilled to have Anthony Zuiker as a guest. He's the creator of the most successful TV franchise in history, CSI, as well as just a creative genius in so many different areas of life. Well, this town is full of a lot of rejection. We get a lot of no's. What's your interpretation of rejection? I
mean, rejection is just, it's as popular as presents and candy canes at Christmas. I mean, it is part of what it is. You've chose that business. So rejection is a great motivator. It keeps you humble. And, you know, those that take it personal, let it eat you up like a cancer, you're going to be in big trouble. And those that learn from the no's and the failures are the ones that succeed. I love failing. I love it because it makes me so much better. Succeeding is kind of boring, but boy, failing is fantastic because it makes you better. So failing upwards is the name of the game sometimes, and that's what it is.
I love that.
I guess it sounds corny, but it's like, you know, there just is no such thing as giving up and losing your dream. It's really not an option. You know, it's one of those things you're just going to go all the way. There are no half-baked situations. It's only, you know, one speed, which is be the best you can possibly be and what you love the most, and never ever give up.
What mindset do you feel like actors need to adopt in order to succeed in this town?
I think what's important is actors should really embrace the fact that it really is a 24/7 business, that to share a lot of themselves, you know, in the acting process, be a student of the game, really watch a lot of movies, come and be a professional, and just give with your heart and give with your mind and give with your soul. I think giving is the most important thing about acting, and as you give, audiences do receive. And well, I would just say, look, we all have tragedies, we all have bad things happen to us. There's two ways to go. Either we keep it in and we can't give, or we tap into the tragedy and really be able to give back and use that as rocket fuel to really ascend in your career.
Awesome. And because that's something that you did. Can you share a brief snapshot of kind of like where you were before? Because I think a lot of times people assume, oh, well, that person got lucky, or like...
No, yeah, there aren't overnight successes. I mean, you know, for me, it's like I'm driving a tram for $8 an hour with a couple college degrees, you know, really struggling to eat in Las Vegas, and then just taking a chance going to California and working through it and trying to make breaks for myself, believing in myself and my talent, and others trying to help me and me helping others. Caught a couple of lucky breaks and just kept going. So everybody comes from nothing. There's no overnight success. And after that 10,000 Malcolm Gladwell hours of doing things finally happen.
Great. And what do you recommend to foster good relationships?
Well, look, it's a relationship business outside of the talent, outside the final product. You know, people like to be invisible people that they like at the end of the day, and we all need each other in the collaborative, you know, process of this. So honor every relationship is very important, no matter how big or small, because ultimately we need others to get where we want to get. Everyone is important, from the PA on a production set to the, you know, highfalutin executive producer or who runs studios. Everybody's important. Give everybody your time. Don't let your status dictate who you talk to or give your time to. It's very important as a human being, as a gentleman, as a pioneer, as a leader, that you give everybody, you know, who may be below you a boost up to make them great. Anybody above you to regard them because you're standing on their shoulders. Anybody at your same level, you got to get there together. And I think that's the basic message. Well, balance is the balance. I mean, you know, you really can't take one thing too far. You have to really, you know, plan your day. It's tactical. It's staying on top of things. It's being prepared. You know, and making sure when you're with your kids, you're with your kids. With your wife, with your wife. With your work. And that's the basic math. And once things get imbalanced from that, you know, things begin to fall. So it's a balancing act. It's not perfect every day, but for the most part, you make the conscious effort to give everyone your time, even for yourself. Very important.
Absolutely. What do you feel like you wish actors knew?
I think I would just tell them, look, if I know anything about actors, is start at the end. Start at the end of where you see yourself in 5, 10, 15 years as you're dedicated to your craft. Start there, and then enjoy the journey from where you are right now. And I think you'll have some pitfalls, some ups and some downs. If you put your mindset about what the end is, you most likely will get there. Never be afraid of the happy accident. Oh, you know, sometimes you go in for a specific job and then you end up happily accident. Something else happens where you meet somebody or get a different gig or another thing falls into place. And usually when you go in looking for an apple, you may find a kumquat. And those are blessings. So always embrace the happy accident.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.